attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center. Now here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Van Vliet with it. Fires at the elbow. And there's Thompson on the assist by Van Vliet.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from three levels. This guy is a legit force.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Green, the pass to Brooks. And the shot falls short that time. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dort to screen on Van Vliet. Releases from 15. And the shot goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Opportunistic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Here's Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Four on the clock. To the middle. It's tipped. Dort with a steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
He's off on the first. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And here's Van Vliet. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Houston will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
Outside, Williams. Here's Wallace. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Double team on Adams. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Smith passes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Adams from the arc. Williams grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for OKC. They trail by 3. Williams passes to Wiggins. Eason with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Out to the right wing. Outside Whitmore. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Houston. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Alex Caruso. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. He's guarded by Caruso. Left side, Whitmore. Elbow shot on the way. Williams grabs the board. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And the shot's good. Whitmore's got his first 2 points.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Buries it from 3.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by VanVleet. Back comes Houston in transition. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. Now here's Hartenstein. No points yet. And it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso. Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Smith. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts them up 1 point in the game now. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now, here's Williams. No points so far. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The crossover, taking it inside, SGA.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 3. Over Holmgren. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thunder with a lead. There's 1:12 left to play in the first half. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Brooks outside. Back to Thompson. Brooks right side to the right side. Van Vliet outside. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Thompson with it. And that one's good. Thompson's got 8. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Houston. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Play director taking the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a one-point game. Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
First trip to the line for him here, and he makes a first.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And both free throws good for Green. Thunder trail by 3. Now Williams. Still without a bucket. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Van Vliet. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Van Vliet against Holmgren. Here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but they pick up the foul in the process. 2 shots coming at the line.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Offensive rebound. Şengün passes to Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Şengün. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Brooks.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Şengün. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trail by 5. Dort outside. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that 3.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Van Vliet outside. Şengün, the screen. Goes up from the top of the key, and the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Şengün. Eason with the ball. He's guarded by Caruso. Here we go, one-on-one for the lead. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander, turn it on the Jets.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Back to Van Vliet. Green against Dort. Şengün, the screen. Inside, and stolen by Hartenstein. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside, Thompson with a steal. Here's Green, gets the bucket, and the foul! It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
And what fire from Green under pressure. Basically, he ignores the foul and gets his shot.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And Houston making a change here.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Green. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Caruso outside. Pass to Wiggins from behind the arc. The shot won't fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Houston leading by just 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Really left him alone that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now here's Eason. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Outside Eason. Down low. And there's Şengün on the assist from Eason.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Thunder trail by 4. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. So Dort's got his first points of the game. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Şengün with it. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Caruso. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins to tie it up. And Dort lays it in. It's all knotted up.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times is just going to make tough shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. Thompson with a steal. Outside, Green. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Van Vliet. There's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A minute 39 left in the game. The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Van Vliet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
There is no moment moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the middle. Şengün against Hartenstein. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Holmgren. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Green. Lets a floater go. Dort grabs the miss. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Van Vliet. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Timeout called. Houston, they're behind by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Thompson, a screen on Dort. Holmgren against Green. He connects!
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Forcing foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Lucas Dort. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Brooks outside. This one for 3. No luck on that one. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill.